Welcome back. The 25th, Proverbs 25. These two are the Proverbs of Shelomah. I'm reading the Scriptures version, which restores the Hebrew names not only of the Father and the Son, but also all of the characters in the Word. So if you're reading a basic, your normal translations, you would see Solomon. So these are the Proverbs of Shelomah, and I'm probably not pronouncing it right because I don't know how to pronounce Hebrew names, which the men of Hezekiah, sovereign of Yahuah, copied. Okay, so they were scribes, I guess, and they copied these down. And it was probably the men of Hezekiah, sovereign of. So when Hezekiah was the king of Judah, their scribes copied down the words, the Proverbs of Solomon. It is the esteem of Elohim to hide a matter, and the esteem of sovereigns to search it out. I love that scripture because the word is like a treasure hunt, and it's the Father. He has little treasures scattered through it, and we get to search it out. We get to go treasure hunting as we dig through the word. It's just so beautiful. I love it. So 25:2. It is the esteem of Elohim to hide a matter, and the esteem of sovereigns to search out a matter. The heavens for height and the earth for depth, but the heart of sovereigns is unsearchable. Take away the dross from silver, and a vessel comes forth from the refiner. Take away the wrong from before the sovereign, and his throne is established in righteousness. Do not exalt yourself before a sovereign, and do not stand in the place of great men, for it is better for him to come and say to you, "Come up here," than that you should be put lower before a noble whom your eyes have seen. That was one of the things I'll never forget back when I first started reading the Bible in 1980, and I still have my tattered mess of a Bible, my King James Bible, my very first Bible, and that was one of the things I remember is, don't. It's somewhere, and we're probably going to come to it here soon, where it says, don't take the best seat, because you don't want him to come, the host to come and say, yeah, you're not supposed to be sitting there. You need to go sit down there. And that's one of the things I always remember from when I first started reading the Bible. So anyway, let's see. Do not exalt yourself before a sovereign, and do not stand in the place of great men, for it is better for him to say, "Come up here," than you should be put lower before a noble whom your eyes have seen. Do not go forth to strive in haste, for what would you do in the end when your neighbor has put you to shame? Plead your case with your neighbor himself, and do not disclose the secret of another. Once again, keep your mouth shut. Don't gossip, lest he who hears it put you to shame, and your evil report turn not back. A word spoken at the right time is like apples of gold in settings of silver. A ring of gold and an ornament of fine gold is a wise man's reproof to an ear that hears, like the cold of snow in time of harvest. It is a trustworthy messenger to those who send him, for he refreshes the life of his masters. He who boasts of his gifts falsely is like clouds and winds without rain. Through patience a ruler is persuaded, and a soft tongue shatters a bone. Have you found honey? Eat only as much as you need, lest you be satisfied with it and vomit. Make your foot rare in your neighbor's house. So don't hang out with your neighbor too much. You wear out your welcome. Make your foot rare in your neighbor's house, lest he gets enough of you and hate you. A man bearing false witness against his neighbor is like a club and a sword and a sharp arrow. Trust in a treacherous man in time of distress is like a broken tooth or a foot out of joint. Yeah. One who takes away a garment in cold weather is like vinegar on soda. and a singer of songs on an evil heart. If your enemy is hungry, give him bread to eat, and if he is thirsty, give him water to drink, for you are heaping coals of fire on his head. That one, I have to be honest, back in the day, I would do it just so I could enjoy the idea of hot coals being heaped on their head. Wrong heart, wrong way of going about it. Okay. If your enemy is hungry, give him bread to eat. If he's thirsty, give him water to drink. For you are heaping hot coals of fire on his head, and Yahuah rewards you. Got to do it with the right heart, though. You can't like enjoy the fact that it's heaping hot coals on their head. The north wind brings rain, and a secret tongue an enraged face. It is better to dwell in the corner of a roof than in the house shared with a contentious woman. Like cold water to a parched throat is good news from a distant land. A righteous man who gives way before the wrong. It is like a muddied spring and a ruined fountain. It is not good to eat much honey. It is esteemed to seek one's own. It is esteemed to seek one's own. 25, 27. It is not good to eat much honey. Is it esteemed to seek one's own esteem? A man who has no control over his spirit is like a broken down city without a wall. That was Proverbs 25. I hope it blessed you. I pray that the Father blesses you, and I hope that you join us again tomorrow for Proverbs 26 on the 26th. Be blessed and have a wonderful day. Bye.